Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to a new video. So today's video I'm going to be going around different rooms of my house. It's going to be like a little mini vlog at home, but I'm going to be styling up different rooms, like different areas of different rooms. I just need to do a little bit of a rejig. I've got things to go up on the wall that I need Jake to put up that my dad made me. I've got to put bedding on my new bed from Dusk, which I'll show you in this video in the spare room. I've got to restyle my living room a little bit as it's looking just a little bit wintry in there. So yeah, I'm going to be doing lots of different styling in lots of different rooms today. So if you like home decor styling in like a traditional country kind of vibe, then keep watching. My outfit of the day, I've gone for snuggly on top. So I've gone for this Stradivarius like cardigan jumper that I showed in my last video in like my neutral winter basics haul. This was only $9.99 and it's so snuggly. I love it so much. I've just got a little black vest top underneath, and then I'm just in my new leather jeans from Stradivarius as well. Both were really affordable. And then I'm just going to be real on the vlog as well. If you can notice anything wrong with my skin, it's because there is something wrong with my skin at the minute. I've got like an allergic reaction to something, which is so annoying. Like if you've had allergic reactions on your face yourself, you'll know how annoying it is because you literally don't know what it could be. I think it could be the hay that we feed the rabbits, especially the alfalfa hay that Blossom eats at the minute, because you're meant to feed alfalfa hay to babies, and because Blossom's still a baby, I think that it's the alfalfa hay, because Jake was saying that the alfalfa hay makes his eyes itch a little bit, and my eyes are just super itchy. I've got the like all swollen underneath here, they're all red, all around my lips are red. I've tried to hide it up, I've tried to like cover it up with makeup, but if you can see little bits wrong with my face, then that is why. Before we do some home styling, I did just want to do a little wedding update, wedding progress, share some wedding things with you all. I'm always getting like little comments and messages saying please share bits of your wedding planning and stuff, and I'm conscious that I don't want to give too much away, especially if people who are coming to the wedding are going to be watching my videos. I don't want to like spoil any surprises or anything, so I'm definitely going to keep some things a surprise until like the wedding video comes out, let's say. But some things I feel like I can share with you along the way, and I'm going to share a few little bits with you now. Okay, so I've just moved the camera into the lounge so I can sit on the sofa and talk about all the wedding stuff. So the first thing that I can show you now are our save the dates, which I absolutely adore. These are perfect. I've been working with a company called Vida Design. I was working with a guy called Sean at Vida Design, and he was so good. Like the communication was amazing. I was just chatting with him on Instagram and he was like, how about this idea, how about this idea, and I asked for a specific like flower that I want on the front, and he like created it for me. So it's all very bespoke and will match the theme of our wedding really nicely. They're just absolutely gorgeous, and I can share them with you now because they're all sent out or like on their way to the guests. So yeah, very exciting. And save the dates are kind of like what you send like a year and a bit beforehand, so people can like book it off work, and then a formal invitation will follow like closer to the time. Okay, so here they are. I don't know how well it's picking up on camera, so I'll do some like other clips and insert them over me talking right now. As you can see, they're in this like little like see-through, I can't remember the material it's called, like a see-through plasticky jacket with a wax seal on the front, and people can either peel off the wax seal and then open up the jacket, because it's like got two little like doors that you open up, or you can slide it upwards so that the wax seal stays on, which is what I would probably do. So if we just slide it out, there is our gorgeous save the dates. I have put a little bit of white paper over the date of our wedding, as I just don't want to share like the exact date just yet. It's in 2024, but I don't want to share like the exact date just yet. But I just love everything about them. So blossom all along the top, like little blossom branches with bits of green leaves, white blossom, everything. I just love white, as we all know, so that is just perfect. And then a really gorgeous font as well, save the date for the wedding of Chessie and Jake. And then at the bottom it says formal invitation to follow, as I just mentioned, with a little blossom flower at the bottom as well. I love them. I think it's absolutely stunning, and because it's so bespoke to our wedding as well, like nobody else has these invitations, these save the dates, so I love that. I love how there's little blossoms falling down, and then he's just got his company on the back, Vida Design. I will link his Instagram and his shop and everything that you need in case you are getting married and want to get something similar for your save the dates as well. And as if the card wasn't gorgeous enough itself, like with all the blossoms and like the gorgeous like simple font, I just think the extra bit like this little jacket and the wax seal just adds a little bit of, I don't know, extra specialness. Like if I received an invitation like this in the post and it had like this jacket and the wax seal and the blossom, I would just think, oh my goodness, what a gorgeous save the date. But yeah, I just wanted them to be special when people open them, and Sean has done exactly that. He's made all my visions come to life with this save the date, and I couldn't be happier with them. And then I've also got a few things from Papier as well. Papier or Papier, I never know how to pronounce it, but they're like a gorgeous stationery shop. You probably have all heard of them, and they also do loads of gorgeous wedding things as well. So I've got a few things. First are these name cards, which are going to be like in everyone's space, like when it's the wedding breakfast, and again the date is on this as well, so I'm just going to have to hide it. They do lots of different like wedding ranges on Papier, but there was one called Baby's Breath, which is like Gypsophila. That's like another name for Gypsophila, and I thought, yeah, I'm just gonna have to have that because I do want Gypsophila at the wedding as well, so I feel like it will all just tie together really nicely, and it goes with blossom as well. So this is the front, and you write the person's name at the side there. Just got a little sprig of Gypsophila there, and then on the back it's really cute. You can personalize them like however you want. It's going to focus again. Yeah, you can personalize like whatever you want. We could have had any like writing on this or like numbers or anything. Like it's so good. You can just like go to this little editor online on Papier, which is fab. So on the back it has our wedding date at the bottom, then it's got Chessie and Jake, and then it's got another sprig of Gypsophila there. And I just thought they were cute and simple, nothing too much, but quite a nice touch and like a personal touch as well with our name and date on the back, and will match the flowers that I'm thinking of having as well. So yeah, really cute place cards from Papier. And then we also got the same sort of design but for table numbers. So I was thinking whether to have like named tables, you know, like people have like capital cities or like drink names or like cocktail names, which is all really cool, but I just couldn't think of anything that I really love, so I just went with numbers to be safe, and yeah, I'm just happy with that. So it says welcome to your table at the top. I'll just give you a little close-up. Then we've got more Gypsophila, then we've got the number, and then at the bottom it says Chessie and Jake with the dates as well, which I'm covering up. But yeah, I just thought they were cute. They match the place cards, and again, nice and neutral. Again, like the place cards, these were totally personalizable. That's quite a long word to say. I'm struggling to say that word. Personalizable. So yeah, you could literally have any wording you like. You could have like Chessie and Jake's wedding, or welcome to our wedding, or thank you for being part of our special day, just like anything. So really unique to you, and nobody else will have the same table numbers as you. And then last but not least, I also got a personalised guest book as well in that same collection, the Baby's Breath. So it's got this like floral hoop with Baby's Breath, like Gypsophila down the side, and then it says the guest book of Chessie and Jake, and then it has our wedding date as well. And then on the back you can pop a little quote or like a little song lyric. So I'm not going to show you now, but I've put the song lyric that we're going to have for our first dance, and yeah, it's just really special, and yeah, I love that. So that's everything like physically I can show you for the wedding so far, but we are, you know, well underway with booking different things. I've booked my hair and makeup now for like me and my bridesmaids and my mum and Jake's mum, and I saved the 2 people who I've booked to my wedding highlight on Instagram if you want to go and check them out. They look amazing. I'm so excited. We've also booked like entertainment and things for the day. Not going to give too much away, but yeah, it's all very exciting, very expensive, sadly, but it will be an amazing day, and we can officially say that we get married next year. So excited. So this is my little pinny peg rack that my dad made for me. Some of you might have seen it on my Instagram. I posted it this week, and my dad made my mum one, and I always loved it. I think it just makes a bare space look a little bit more stylish, a little bit more traditional, especially in a new build as well, when the walls are just like plain white. And yeah, it's so cute. Dad, yet again, makes another thing for the home, and I had so many messages from people asking if he had like an Etsy shop and that he should sell them because they would want to buy one, but unfortunately he just does it for us family. So I'm thinking of popping it here. Well, I'm not thinking, it's definitely going up there now. Jake's just put the holes in the wall. It's just going to be like above the bin and like next to the fridge. Just makes this white wall look a little bit more traditional looking. And look at this gorgeous girl eating her hay. You are so cute. Look at your little brown nose. So I've just got the camera set up in the kitchen and I've just found this pinny in my spare room upstairs. I keep all like my decor pieces that I switch and change like depending on the season in the spare room. And because I didn't have anywhere to hang this pinny when I got it back in spring, I thought I would get it out now, as now we've got the perfect place to hang it. I need to like faff around with it, and I do think I need to give it a bit of an iron, but I've just checked the label and it says do not iron, so I don't know why you wouldn't be able to iron this. I might give it a steam or spray some like crease releaser on it, but I think it looks really cute hung on there. It's from a small business, but it's a really good White Company dupe with the white and like the grey stripe. I think it looks very White Company vibes. I can't remember where it was from now, but if I can I will link it below if it's still on their website. But yeah, I just think it looks really sweet. And then I think I'm going to have something else here, so I'm going to go and find something for there now. I feel like you can't go wrong with like wooden natural utensils, if you know what I mean. And this isn't a utensil, it's like a bathroom like sink brush. Never will use it as a sink brush, but I think they look really nice on display. And I think I might just pop it on the third peg like that. Just nice and simple. It's nothing big, but I feel like it just makes that white space look less white and less like stark and clinical. Yeah, quite happy with that. I don't know if you can tell, but I've just like done a little loop and made it a little bit shorter so that when you see it hanging, it just looks a little bit more, I don't know, styled rather than just like plonked. I'll probably never wear this apron. I mean, I don't even do the cooking in the house, but it's just nice for like decorative purposes. Let's try the good old Neptune bag styling idea. Now, I feel like I'd need to have either the bag or the pinny. I couldn't have them both. Let's try the bag and the brush. Yeah, I do quite like that as well. So I guess you can mix and match. I do quite like that. Can't go wrong with a bit of Neptune bag styling, can you? So this is our spare room, which I hardly show on Instagram or YouTube. I just didn't really like how it looked. It was just kind of like, just like an average spare room. But now that we've got this new bed from Dusk, it's the Dorchester bed, I want to like make this room look really nice and, you know, match the rest of the house. So I think I'm gonna like add some maybe paneling or wallpaper to the back of the wall, like behind the bed at some point. But for now it can just stay like this. I've just got like a neutral blind in here and our new bed from Dusk. I think it's stunning. This headboard is gorgeous. I love a scalloped headboard anyway, so that was always going to be a winner. And I think I got the natural shade. I think there's two different shades. I think mine's the natural shade, and I just love how it's nice and high. It's much higher than the headboard we used to have in here. And yeah, I'm going to style up the bed and then do a little bit of styling on the bedside tables as well. I would like to get new bedside tables, if I'm honest. These were just given to us when we first moved in from my mum and dad, and we just painted them, but I'm not really sure the paint matches anymore. I don't know, it might look better when I've got like the bed dressed. But I am going to be on the hunt for some different bedside tables this year. As well as the amazing bed from Dusk, they also sent over some bedding for me to pop on this bed as well. I love Dusk bedding anyway. Like, my bedding is mainly from Dusk. I've got a few favourites from Dunham as well, but I do have loads from Dusk. In fact, we just changed our master bedroom bedding to a Dusk set last night as well. It's just so soft and really pretty as well. Like, it's soft and the styles are really nice. And it's I usually get white as well, so it's just all the things that I love. So let's see what we've got in this package from Dusk. It's all white, which I like to see. So we've got a pair of pillowcases and a pair of pillowcases. So these are the Oxford pillowcases, and I think it's the style Mayfair, and I think they're quite subtle. As you can see, it's just like one little piping edge. So I'll get those out in a minute and pop them on the pillows and show you what they look like. And then what else have we got? We've got the matching double duvet cover in the Mayfair range as well. Again, just that small little piping line there. And then what's this? Oh, a fitted sheet. Perfect, because this one does actually need to go with the wash. So yeah, I'm going to get the bedding on the bed and then style it with some cushions and then have a faff at the bedside tables and just have a good old styling sesh. Okay guys, that was a short but a sweet styling session, and apologies that it's going a little bit dark. I did try popping the light on, but it just makes the camera like lighting look a bit weird, so I've just got natural lighting and upped my camera settings, so hopefully you can see everything okay, but it is like literally so dark in here. But yeah, I've styled up the spare room a little bit. Like I said before, I do think it's crying out for some paneling or some wallpaper or something, just to give the room a bit more, I don't know, warmth, a bit more texture. I don't know, it just feels a little bit just like blank white walls, because it is blank white walls in here. But yeah, that's definitely on the cards for this year, to do something with that back wall. But I really love how everything looks so far. The bed from Dusk is just stunning, and all the bedding from Dusk as well is gorgeous. And I also added these two show cushions. These are also from Dusk. I didn't get them in the same order, I got them like a while ago, but they're perfect for here. I used to have them in the master bedroom, but now I've got something different in there, so I thought I'd bring them into here. And then this long cushion is also from Dusk, as well as this gorgeous bedspread, and I love it because it's reversible, so you can have it the white side showing or the grey side, but I like it with the grey side showing and then just like folded up a little bit here, so it has a sneak peek of the white. Styled up the bedside tables as best I can. As you can see, they are teeny tiny, but yeah, like I said before, we're probably going to change the bedside tables when we do like the wall and the paneling or the wallpaper, whatever we decide to do. I'm probably going to change these bedside tables because the light, like the lamps just look too big for them, but the lamps match the light, so I don't know, just in a bit of a pickle here. But I've styled them up as best as I can, and I've just got a little bud vase with some gypsy feeler at that side, and then at that side I've got a Jo Malone candle. And then on the windowsill, let me bring you over, on the windowsill I've gone for a big like springy kind of white floral greens arrangement in this beautiful vase from Heartmade Interiors. And then I've also got a little, like, because obviously this is where guests are going to be staying, so I've popped some White Company hand cream in there and some white, well, it's not actually a White Company jar, it's an Aldi jar I think, or like B&M or somewhere cheap like that, but I've popped a White Company sticker on the front, and I've just got some little cotton buds and cotton pads in there for any guests if they want to use those when they come and stay. And then at the other side I've just gone for a classic Neptune candle in an IKEA hurricane vase. Hi guys, so we're back downstairs in the living room, and although all the Christmas decks are down, like there's nothing really Christmassy out, it still looks a little bit wintry. I don't know, maybe because I had those decorations out, like these home decor pieces out during the Christmas period, so they're just reminding me of Christmas. So I feel like a rejig and a restyle is needed. So if I just show you what I'm thinking, so like that pom-pom throw, for example, it's just like, it reminds me of just Christmas, like pom-pom, snowballs. I don't know, I feel like it just needs to have a change. As well as these beautiful LED candles, again reminding me of like Christmas lights, and like we had them on when we were watching Christmas films, so I feel like I'm going to change those up as well. This beautiful big botanical candle from Sainsbury's, I've hardly even like burnt it, and I know we're still in winter, but it really just reminds me of Christmas, like the reds and the orange slices, so I feel like that's gonna have to go as well. And then this is just gorgeous. I've had this for a while now in this spot. These plumberries are from Olive and Wood Interiors, and I've got the fireside candle as well, which is nearly done, and then this candle holder from Neptune. Again, all very gorgeous and not very like Christmassy as such, but are just reminding me of those like Christmassy winter vibes. So I'm going to change up everything. And I've also got this display here on my side table. This is very, very Christmassy, like with the white sparkly berries, so I'm going to give that a little revamp as well. Okay, so I have successfully restyled the living room. I'm really, really happy with how it looks. Maybe I've gone a bit too OTT with the spring looks. Maybe I'm a little bit premature with spring styling, but I feel like I just want to get rid of all like winter Christmas bits, so I'm really happy with how it looks. So I'll give you just a little tour and tell you where things are from. So over here on my stunning Cotswold Company table, it's actually advertised as like a bedside table on their website, but I just got one of them. And on top I've kept the same vase from Olive and Wood Interiors, I'll link it below. And then I've got a little Neptune bird, and then in the vase, these are like my favourite faux flowers ever. I think I got mine from eBay, but I'm pretty sure there's another small business called Pudding and Pea Interiors who sells them. They're these white poppies, and I've got 5 stems in there, but one stem has 3 heads on, if that makes sense. And they're just my favourite faux flower ever. They go with winter because they're like a poppy, like autumn poppies, Remembrance Day, but they're also quite spring-like because they're white, and I feel like they're good for this time of year as well because they're not too like summer spring, but they're not too autumn winter. They're just a really good flower for all year round, and I absolutely love them. I'll just flip you around so you can see them a little bit better. But yeah, mine were from eBay, literally super cheap, but I will see if I can find them and link them below. But they really are such a beautiful faux flower. For this side of the TV unit, it's pretty much the same, to be honest. I've kept the same The Art of Living with White book from the White Company. It's such a gorgeous book, so many gorgeous ideas inside. We actually got my mum this for Christmas for one of her presents, and she loves it as well. It's got like loads of like gorgeous tablescapes, ideas inside, winter, spring. It's a really, really good book, so definitely recommend this one. And then I've gone for the smaller black fluted plate instead of the larger one. This is from the White Company as well. I just think the smaller one looks a little bit better with this candle. And this candle was from Aldi, and it's a White Company dupe of the Seychelles candle, of course, with all the seashells, and it smells identical to the Seychelles candle from the White Company as well. And then down here on my shelves, pretty much the same. I always have these 2 baskets there at the bottom, but I've just moved these pieces to the middle, and I've popped a William Morris book there from Junique underneath the White Company bowl, and then my Neptune coasters there. Over on this side, I'll just try and adjust these settings. It's a little bit bright. I've got 2 candles burning. This beautiful green jug is from With Love Abigail. I use it all the time, usually in the living room or the kitchen, and I just think it goes with like my green cushions that I've got. It like ties the greens in together, so I've gone for that. I've gone for a fresh grapefruit White Company candle, and then this beautiful like candle holder. I think that was from Homely Barn Interiors. I got a small and a large. So yeah, a cute little trio of things over here. Oh yeah, and I also swapped out that pom-pom blanket for this grey one, I think from HomeSense. I just think it looks a little bit more neutral and less like wintry. I am obsessed with this display on the side table. If you are long followers of floraliehome or like on my YouTube, you'll know that I use these flowers all the time, especially in like spring, summertime. But because they're like snowballs, I feel like I can get away with them for this time of the year as well. They're like snowball stems. Are they meant to be hydrangeas, like mini hydrangeas? I'm not sure. No, I need to get up with my flower names, but I think the colours are gorgeous. Just white and green, different shades of green, different foliage. So the snowball stems are from Neptune. I think this, I've got 2 of those, that one and that one. I think they were from HomeSense. I also have these ones. They're kind of like a frosted foliage, but not too much frost. Like, I will still use them in spring, but they kind of do have like a little sheen to them. They're from Dunelm. I love those for like filling out bouquets. And then what else? Is that it? Is that everything? Oh yeah, I do have these ferns. Yeah, I just popped a lot of things in together, changed like the height of the stems and stuff to make them fit that vase. And yeah, I love how it looks. And then I've just got a little Neptune candle there too. And then moving on to the windowsill, I've just gone quite simple. I've gone for that Neptune jug. I love that jug. And then this faux plant in like a rustic pot from Habitual Home. So I'm going to leave the video there, everyone. I do still need to style up some areas, like redecorate, rejig. I need to rejig the hall because there's still like Christmas pine cones in the hall, believe it or not. But I've just run out of time and it's getting dark now. It's literally so dark and I just want to get in my pyjamas, not gonna lie. There will be more styling videos coming soon this year, of course. I love my interiors. There'll be more fashion, there'll be more shop with me's. So don't forget to subscribe down below if you want to see more of those videos. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you next time with a brand new video. Bye!